I come to you today because I need your help. I have written a manuscript, and the title of that manuscript is Inscrutable Freedom, and it takes place during the time of slavery. Now, before you say, I've heard all this before, I want you to take the time and listen because the world that I created, the white people are the ones who are enslaved, and the black people are the slave masters. And no, it is not my opinion to enslave white people. I am against racial supremacy, regardless of who it is. It is my attempt to promote dialogue from both sides, looking at inequality from a new perspective. Because the background of a collective group does have something to do with how that group is perceived as a whole. Whites, if you were seen as blacks are today, would your thirst for equality be any less? In blacks, if you were perceived as whites are today, would you be willing to relinquish that power and grant equality? It's something to think about. There's a number of things that we have been dealing with, especially in the past, well, I would say beyond the past 2 years, let's say the past 10 years. And there comes a time for a new dialogue. And remember, if we actually come to understand each other's perspective and look at things from a different viewpoint, then there may be different discussions. There's a possibility that one day, one day we will come up with a solution. I believe that we have to. And keep in mind, understanding is the first key to a solution. This novel attempts to bring about so much that and so much more. So I want you to think about how things could have been and could be if everything was reversed. Now, this is where you guys come in because I need your help to get the manuscript published. I have sent the manuscript out to a few publishing companies and have gotten feedback and have generated some interest. But one of the things that I've come up against, one of the things I've learned since I've gone through this process, is that a traditional publishing company who actually pay for everything up front, even possibly front money to begin with, and then you have royalties that come in. However, they take a lot of control over the novel, and they can make changes as they please. Now, I'm looking at more of a hybrid company. Now, a hybrid company, you do have to pay up front. However, they take care of everything else as far as like the editing, the illustration, the distribution, and things of that nature. But again, like I said, you do have to pay up front. So I'm looking to maintain control of my novel. It's something that has been with me for over 25 years. Wrote the first few pages of it 25 years ago, and you may say, why it took so long? Well, things happen, life happens. Uh, However, I always felt as though someone else was going to come up with the idea and it would eventually come out and things, but it never did. So I feel as though God has actually given this to me in order to present. And I strongly feel that way. So I said then, okay, then I need to do it. It's been with me, it's never left. And I'm very to actually get this novel out because I said I believe it's a conversation that needs to be said. Yes, it's controversial, but it's controversy that leads to more of a positive outlook. That is my hope. So, what I did, number one, I created this logo or emblem or whatever you may call it in trademark it, and to print on T-shirts and baseball caps. And no, this is not one of the caps. I actually did have a cap to show an example of it. However, I gave that away. But I do have a website, inscrutableFreedom.com, www.inscrutableFreedom.com. And I also added a link to that so you can actually go to the website. And once you go to the website, not only will you see an example of the baseball cap, you also see other T-shirts, different colors and style. But also, you can actually read the synopsis that I put on the website that tells you something about the novel. And you can also go on, because I have an order form where you can order the T-shirts. You can actually go on and pick your style, color, and things of that nature. And also the caps. And the caps, comes again like with the emblem on there, and it'd be like an embroidered patch. And this will help me to actually generate funds to get the novel published. And again, like I say, for me to actually maintain control of it. It is time for us to start having different conversation, people. And if you are on this earth, you are a creation of God. And you were created to serve God, the supreme being. And he is the only supreme being. He did not create man for man to be served by other man or woman. That was not the purpose. And we have a long history. And I'm not just talking about here, I'm talking about throughout the history of time. Man has always looked to be dominant over others. And slavery didn't start, with things over here in America. Slavery has been throughout the history of time. But we need to really realize that is not God's intention. So I want to actually really get a message out. I really and truly want to promote the novel, and the novel is only the first of a series of novels. So this will go on. I want you guys to go on to the website, order your T-shirts, order your caps, and wear them because I need the word to get out. I want to promote the campaign. And this is unprecedented, for someone to actually, have something and promote, without the novel actually being there. However, it is something that I felt like, I should do. It is something that I feel would be beneficial because as you wear the T-shirts and as you wear the caps or whatever it is that you may purchase, and I hope that you purchase something, then people ask questions, then you tell them, you direct them to the website. Feel free, and I hope you do, share this video, share the website, because I want to really and truly continue on with the campaign and to get things done. There's one other thing I wanted to mention, and pretty much kind of forgot that right now, but that's due to old age. But one of the things that I said that I actually have on the website is at the bottom of the website is to let your heart and mind be as they should, and we will all thrive in God's glory. So Facebook helped me with this, and There will be future things to follow up on. One of the things, this now I remember what I want to say. One of the things on the order form, you will actually put your email address, and I will keep you up on all the developments of the book, where it is in the process, and you guys will be the first to know when it actually hit the shelves. So go there, visit, and hope to be talking to you soon, and hope to get those orders in, hope to get this book out. And as soon as the book out, I hope you guys go. I hope they don't stay on the shelves. Go get them, share them, do anything and everything that you can in order to promote. And I guarantee you will enjoy reading this novel. And it's not just because I wrote it, because I'm not anyone special. I'm an ordinary guy, and there's nothing special about me. But I am trying to do something special that I feel God wants me to do. So thank you again for listening to me. Go to that website and share your comments. Get back with me. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about this video. Let me know what you think about the website. It doesn't matter whether it's good or bad. Just it's conversation. Thank you.